everyone, it's Elise from Lise Loves Paper. I'm back with a fun video. I just recently got back from New York City for a very fun birthday trip, and I just wanted to share a few arts and craft type things that I got while I was there, as sort of like New York City haul, if you will. So I thought you might want to see what I got. So let's get to it. First, I actually have these two little fun things that I got at the gift shop from the New York Public Library. And first is this, it says it's a coloring book, but they're actually postcards in here. It's very thick stock. I don't know if you can hear, let me see if you can hear that. Very thick stock. And so what I thought this would be super fun to try and watercolor on top of and include it maybe in my scrapbooking or something like that, because it includes a lot of, you know, very iconic New York things that we did while we were up there, because it was my mom's first trip. So we did a lot of touristy things. So like Statue of Liberty would be really fun to do. I like the skyline. We did go check out Grand Central Station, things like that. So I thought that this was a real fun find. We'll see how it turns out, and maybe I'll take you along for the ride when I try painting on some of them. The other thing I found was this little memo pad, and I've always loved library stuff, and I think I'm not alone in that. But what I immediately thought was not using this as a notepad, but using it for art journaling as ephemera, because it has these just awesome things. They would make great layering bits and things like that. So I'm kind of excited to use these in some art journals coming up. They're from Fly Paper Products. I don't know if you can maybe find them yourself somewhere. So that was that store. I also went to Muji. Our hotel was right next to it, and I love to go there. They have very simple, inexpensive things for the most part. And they have like an arts and crafts and organization section. Not arts and crafts, I guess. It's more of like a stationery section with some pens, markers, lots of notebooks and stuff like that. So this is what I got from there. I've gotten pens from them before, and I really love the way they write. They're like rollerball smooth gel ink. And this is a 0.5 width, and I got this one in the gray ink. I have it in pink and teal as well, and I just really like the way it writes. And I found that I always want a gray pen, and I never have a gray pen, so now I have a gray pen. I also picked up this. I think it was in their Bath and Body section, actually, and it's just an empty little spray bottle, but I liked it for putting in a travel watercolor kit because it's a lot smaller than any of the other spray bottles I've been able to find. I cannot get it screwed back on. But anyway, I'll let you know how it sprays. I haven't actually tried that yet, but I'm kind of excited about it. They call it the petite bottle, 15 milliliters, if you're looking for it yourself. I got a little notebook, because who doesn't love a good notebook? This one's dot grid. I prefer dot grid because then I feel like there's a lot more functionality for me rather than just lined or grid. Grid is a little too in your face for me, so I'm excited to use that. I'm not sure what I'll use it for. Here's the info for that for you. So you can see this was only $4. I think that's a pretty good price. It's got a very sturdy cover and a good amount of pages, so it's a great little size. This here, I love these. They call them word cards, and I think it's because they're meant to be flashcards. Sorry for the crinkles. I was going to open it for you. I already have a couple sets. Oops, sorry about that. But I love them in my craft room for swatching, because you can see they have lots of little pages in there, and it's not a super thick paper. So you have to be careful if you're putting a lot of wet media on it, but I don't use it for watercolors or anything, more like inks and that kind of thing. But they have a nice sturdy cover and come with a lot of pages, so I just really like having them around. They're great, great price. You get 5 of them there. I'm not sure they have the price on this one. I can look later if need be, but I think you can find it on their website. I'm not positive. I know it's hard to find the 5-pack on Amazon, so that's why I always try and pick one up while I'm in New York. And then the last thing I got was some masking tape, because I wanted to try this width for taping off the edges of like a watercolor painting or something like that. So that was my Muji haul. Then we were also, since we were staying near Bryant Park, we were near Kinokuniya. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's a bookstore, and they specialize in Japanese books, and they have an entire section, a big section of Japanese stationery. So I had to go because it's really hard to find Traveler's Notebook, like the actual Traveler's brand stuff near me. I wanted to see it, and they're, I think, a partner, an official partner. And of course they were so close, so I had to go. So this is what I found. I will say it was a wonderful shop. They had so much stuff, but it was a little overwhelming. When I went, it was busy and it's very close. And so you could only get one person down an aisle at a time. So it was a little awkward in that sense. So I really didn't get to browse slowly. So I only got a few things, but I will tell you, I cannot wait to go back. It was a great place. If you love stationery, Japanese stationery tools, lots of little scissors and all that kind of fun stuff, highly would recommend it. So I got these gold staples, to try because I like using staples in my scrapbooking, but I really don't like the silver because I very often use gold as an accent. So I'm going to try these. They're pretty yellow, but it says metallic yellow. I'm hoping I can, you know, make them pass off as gold though. So we'll see how that works. I got 2 pens. They're both the Uniball 1 pen and a .38. So I have this nice like bluey gray color and then another gray pen because I wanted to try both of them. Oh, that's interesting. This one's .38, this one's .5. You can see they're $2.35. And I haven't tried them yet, but I'm kind of excited. I did try the tester and I really liked the way it worked. That's that. I got some of this. I've seen this brand. You can get it on jet pens and stuff like that. And these are those washi rolls with flowers and you peel off the individual flowers. So I'm really excited to try that. Here's my Traveler's Notebook that I got. It comes with a cover and a notebook and a refill band and a cotton bag to put it all in. So I'm excited to see what I do with this just because I would like to do more travel stuff and I think that this would be awesome to have. So that. And then I found this book there. It is a bookstore, of course. I'm really starting to get into urban sketching and I really liked this book. My local bookstores didn't have it, and so I dealt with the the weight to bring it home. So I'm really super excited. It has just a lot of different styles in there and information. Oh, Ian Fennelly, of course. I love his style. If you've not checked him out, I would highly recommend him. He has just such a fun style, lots of color and character. So anyway, this was a really good find and I'm really excited to just pour through it page by page. So that's that. Put that over to the side. And then the last place I went to the Dick Blick art store. I always try and go because I much prefer to get my art supplies in person. I find it much less overwhelming to look like at a display of all of the Daniel Smith watercolors that they carry rather than, you know, looking at just a web page. So because I was flying, I couldn't get a ton of stuff, but this is what I ended up getting there. So first of all, I got 2 golden fluid acrylics. I, with my acrylic, prefer it to not be the middle of the road. I like it to either be liquidy and fluid and even ink, acrylic ink, or I like it to be heavy body, which you'll see in a minute. But these are the 2 colors that I chose. I'm excited to try those out. I got myself a Zig Cling Color Real Brush Pen, and this is the... there we are. Nope, it does not want to. There we go. And I've heard a lot of really great things about these. I do have a whole set of brush markers already, so I didn't want to invest in the whole set, but I really did want to try them. So I grabbed a color that I thought I'd use a lot. This is the pale pink color, so I'm really excited to play with that and see how it compares to the brush pens that I have currently. I did get 2 new Daniel Smith tubes. I'm really excited about these. So is I Genuine. It's just a really dark, moody green, and I'm very excited about it. And then Lunar Blue, also a very moody, dark navy, I think with a lot of granulation. So I cannot wait to swatch these and all the watercolors. I think I'll do a video on that separately though. So join me for that if you love swatching. I grabbed 2 tiny Winsor Newton watercolors as well. This Cobalt Turquoise Light and then Opera Rose. I'm looking for a good Opera Rose. I have one, I think, from Daniel Smith, and it's not quite bright enough for me. So we'll see how this one goes. And I always love a good turquoise teal version. I'm also looking for my, you know, unicorn there too. So that's why I got the small ones, because I'm not positive. So why splash out? until you're sure. I've wanted to try the core set for a very long time. I did take off the plastic. It comes with plastic on it. So I ended up getting this set. This is their high chroma set because this is the kind of stuff I like. I like bright saturated colors, and I'm so excited to swatch these. But just so you can see inside the tin, I love that it has like wells in here if you want to use your tin for that. And then this is how they come in here. So look how pretty. Cannot wait. So that's that. And then the last thing I grabbed was a set of Liquitex heavy body acrylics, also in there. This is a vibrant set. You can see the pretty colors that they have there. I'm super excited. I really like a heavy body with all the texture, so that's fun. But that was it. This is a small haul, but again, that was because I was flying back and I had to make sure that, you know, it could easily come back with me in my luggage, not get squished or messed up on the way back. So I hope you like the haul. Let me know if you want to see more haul videos, or if you don't like them, leave me a comment. Have you been to any other places in New York City that you think I would like with more art craft stuff to check out? Because I will definitely be going back. I go fairly often. So thanks for joining me today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.